Welcome back to another episode of Ali's Allotment. So what I've got here now is one of my habanero chili plants. We actually sowed 3 seeds and all of them germinated, and this is one of the smaller plants. And the reason why it's a small plant is that the final pot that I placed the plant into isn't as large as the others, and it's kept the plant quite compact. Now we're in a bit of a dilemma here, because normally around this time of the year, in November, what we would consider doing is cutting the plant back to get it ready for overwintering, if we were looking to keep the plant and hope that it might spring back to life in the next year. Now the dilemma is this particular plant has got quite a lot of green pods that are just starting to develop. And there are some flowers that haven't even formed properly yet. So I'm going to try something different this time, given that there are a lot of immature pods that are still forming on this plant, and the fact that the pot that it's in isn't humongous. I'm going to see if I can push my luck and place it on a kitchen windowsill. I'm going to just tidy up the plant and get rid of some of these leaves that are looking a little bit yellow, and see if we can take the plant indoors and fully overwinter it without hacking back its branches. It might work, it might not. If it doesn't work, the worst I'll get is some earache for bringing a plant inside and filling up the kitchen window sill. But if it does work, some of these pods will stay on for a bit longer. We won't need to harvest them all in one go, and hopefully some of these green pods will develop a bit further, and who knows, maybe some of these flowers will form into pods themselves. So that's something worth trying. I know a lot of people talk about overwintering plants by hacking it completely back, and I've done that before, but I'm reluctant to try this with this plant, given that there's so many flowers that are still on it, and like I said, it's not the biggest plant, so I think we can find some room for it inside. So I better get on with tidying it up and taking some of these leaves that are looking a bit sorry. So I've tidied up some of the leaves, and that should help the plant with a bit of aeration. So I'll move that indoors then. Let's see how that turns out. So I've found a bit of space to put this chili plant on the kitchen windowsill. It's a south facing windowsill, and although the idea is to keep it going over winter, it's got a far better chance in here than it would do in a greenhouse that's unheated. And we're hoping that we'll have some chilies, fresh chilies to pick over the next coming months. Thanks for watching.